Welcome to Blue Cloud Tech Team series on Microsoft cybersecurity solutions. In today's interconnected digital landscape, ensuring the security of your organization's data, applications, and users is paramount. Cyber threats are constantly evolving, making it crucial for businesses to stay ahead with robust cybersecurity measures. In this series, we'll delve into Microsoft's comprehensive portfolio of cybersecurity solutions designed to protect your assets and defend against a wide range of cyber threats. From identity and access management to threat protection, information protection, and cloud security, Microsoft offers a holistic approach to cybersecurity that empowers organizations to safeguard their digital environments effectively. Before we start, we would like to give you a quick introduction on Blue Cloud Technologies. Blue Cloud is a professional services company that serves enterprise customers in EMEA through providing a myriad of world-class services and solutions such as enterprise architecture, enterprise application integration, identity management, business process automation, collaboration, business intelligence, comprehensive infrastructure solutions including, but not limited to, modern work solutions, hybrid cloud infrastructure, security solutions, complex migration scenarios including acquisitions and mergers projects, application development, solution implementation, outsourcing, and consultancy. We work with many vendors to provide our customers with a comprehensive solutions. Today, the odds remain stacked against cybersecurity professionals. Nation-state-sponsored attacks are increasing in sophistication with their tooling and services becoming increasingly available for purchase. And everyone's feeling the effects of cyber attacks becoming more frequent and targeted. Many cybersecurity recovery engagements are related to ransomware incidents. Meanwhile, attackers are adapting quickly to the evolving attack surface as organizations adopt hybrid work models and grow their cloud presence. All this means defenders are fighting asymmetric battles against prolific, relentless, and sophisticated attackers that are specialized in taking advantage on the complex security tooling that most SOC use today. The volume, velocity, and increasingly targeted nature of today's attacks means defenders must detect and defend against these attackers at levels that are unsustainable for SOC teams alone. Attackers typically get in through a few common ways. A user browses to a website with malware, or they click on a link in a phishing email that takes them to a malicious site, or they open a malicious attachment. Any of these options can result in malware infecting a user's device. From there, a bad actor can compromise a user account in a variety of ways. Another common entry point is using stolen credentials or using a brute force attack to guess a password. Once the attacker is in, they move laterally to another user with more access and conduct recon to learn more about your network. Ultimately, they want to compromise your domain so they can remain in your network for as long as they want. And exfiltrate data for financial gain. Let's take a moment to look at how today's current security complexities manifest. We painfully know that parts of these attacks can take weeks and months to execute as attackers covertly move laterally across the network, but data exfiltration can be completed in minutes. We also know that detecting, responding, and successfully remediating these attacks is a slow process involving different security groups and requiring different tools. It's not uncommon for enterprises to have more than 45 cybersecurity tools. It requires significant orchestration to ensure each of these point solutions are working together to ensure nothing slips through the cracks. In reality, integration between the different security solutions is often inconsistent. Some may pass information well, others may require manual intervention and be slow. The more point solutions you have across the kill chain, the more inconsistent the sharing of information. This creates delays and increases risk of breach. A strong defense in this environment requires a comprehensive strategy. First, you need to prevent attacks across your multi-platform, multi-cloud environment by reducing your attack surface and strengthening your overall security posture. And because you can't effectively stop all threats, you need to be able to detect and disrupt attacks in near real time. Finally, with the skills shortage and economic challenges, we need to empower defenders and streamline security operations so they can investigate and respond to threats faster. Implementing this strategy requires a unified approach that can only be delivered by Extended Detection and Response (XDR). XDR brings the entire lifecycle of threats together within one unified experience and set of capabilities, enabling your organization to prevent, protect, detect, and respond to threats of all kinds across your entire digital estate, including email, endpoints, identities, cloud apps, and workloads. By bringing all this signal together, we can enable capabilities that are otherwise impossible, such as a full unified view of entities, managed services support across domains, centralized vulnerability management that crosses security layers, advanced cross-product detection engines powered by global TI, and more. But most notably, the ability to disrupt attacks in near real time using AI and XDR. Microsoft's Zero Trust principles revolve around the idea of not automatically trusting any user or device inside or outside the corporate network. Instead, it emphasizes continuous verification and validation of trust for every access attempt, regardless of where it originates. Here's a summary of Microsoft's Zero Trust principles. Verify explicitly. Users and devices must be verified explicitly before granting access to resources. This means authenticating and authorizing based on multiple factors like identity, device health, location, and session risk. Use least privileged access. Grant the minimum level of access necessary for users or devices to perform their tasks. This reduces the attack surface and limits the potential impact of a security breach. Assume breach. Instead of assuming that the perimeter is secure, Zero Trust assumes that threats can come from both inside and outside the network. Continuous monitoring and threat detection are essential to detect and respond to potential breaches promptly. Apply security policies everywhere. Implement consistent security policies across all environments, including on-premises, cloud, and mobile devices. This ensures a unified approach to security and reduces complexity. Use microsegmentation, segmenting the network into smaller, isolated zones, microsegments, with strict access controls enhances security by containing potential threats and limiting lateral movement. Inspect and log all traffic, monitor, log, and analyze all network traffic to detect anomalies, identify potential threats, and facilitate incident response and forensic analysis. Encrypt data. Encrypt data both in transit and at rest to protect it from unauthorized access. Encryption adds an additional layer of security, especially when data is accessed or stored outside the organization's trusted network perimeter. By adhering to these principles, organizations can create a more resilient and secure environment that mitigates the risks associated with modern cyber threats and provides better protection for sensitive data and resources. Microsoft technologies work together seamlessly to apply Zero Trust principles to access control by implementing a holistic security approach that verifies every access request, regardless of the user's location or device. Here's a summary of how various Microsoft technologies collaborate to achieve this. Identity and authentication. Microsoft Entra ID, formerly Azure AD, serves as the central identity provider. It authenticates users and devices using factors such as passwords, multi-factor authentication, MFA, and conditional access policies. Device management. Microsoft Endpoint Manager, formerly Intune, manages and secures devices, ensuring they meet compliance requirements before granting access to resources. It enforces policies like device health checks, encryption, and application management. Network security. Azure Virtual Network, VNet, and Azure Firewall control network traffic and provide secure connectivity. Network segmentation and microsegmentation help isolate workloads and limit lateral movement in case of a breach. Data protection. Microsoft Purview Information Protection classifies and labels sensitive data, applying encryption and access controls based on classification. Endpoint security. Microsoft Defender for Endpoint protects endpoints from advanced threats. It uses machine learning and behavioral analysis to detect and respond to attacks, preventing unauthorized access attempts. Identity governance. Entra ID Identity Governance offers features like entitlement management and access reviews. It helps organizations enforce least privilege access by regularly reviewing and adjusting user permissions based on their roles and responsibilities. Security Analytics. Microsoft Sentinel collects, analyzes, and correlates security data from various Microsoft and third-party sources. It uses AI and automation to detect suspicious activities, trigger alerts, and orchestrate responses to security incidents. Policy enforcement. Conditional access policies in Azure AD enforce adaptive access controls based on user behavior, device health, location, and risk assessments. Policies can require MFA, block access, or prompt for additional security measures based on risk levels. Continuous monitoring. Microsoft Defender for Identity monitors user behavior and detects anomalies indicative of insider threats or compromised accounts. It provides insights into potential risks and recommends remediation actions. Collaboration security. Microsoft Teams and SharePoint Online integrate with security controls to ensure secure collaboration. Features like data loss prevention, information barriers, and secure external sharing protect sensitive information shared within and outside the organization. By integrating these technologies and applying zero trust principles, organizations can establish a comprehensive security posture that minimizes the risk of unauthorized access, data breaches, and insider threats across their digital environments. These comprehensive suite of security products, services, and solutions offered by Microsoft to help organizations protect their digital assets, data, applications, and users from cyber threats. Microsoft has developed an extensive range of security offerings designed to address various aspects of cybersecurity challenges faced by businesses of all sizes. Microsoft provides end-to-end integrated visibility into the variety of attack techniques seen in both external attacks and insider risk. This attack chain diagram illustrates common types of attack techniques used in many attacks, sometimes called a kill chain. External threats. Attackers are flexible and can use a variety of attack techniques during an attack chain sequence to reach their ultimate objective, stealing data, extortion/ransomware, etc. Microsoft offers an integrated set of extended detection and response (XDR) and SIEM/SOAR capabilities that provide coverage across common attack chains. These XDR capabilities provide advanced threat detections with a focus on high-quality alerts, a low rate of false alarms, aka false positives, as well as automated investigation and response capabilities. Microsoft Defender XDR brings together all of these capabilities to streamline the analyst experience and minimize the need to change console/interfaces during time-sensitive incidents. Microsoft Sentinel alerts and workflows are integrated into Microsoft Defender XDR to further extend this experience. These tools that all work together and with existing security capabilities include Microsoft Defender for Office 365, MDO, provides protection for email, SharePoint, OneDrive, Teams, and other Office 365 capabilities. Microsoft Defender for Endpoint, MDE, provides endpoint detection and response, EDR, capabilities covering productivity workstations, servers, mobile devices, and more. Microsoft Defender for Cloud provides additional capabilities for server VMs and coverage of SQL servers, containers, API, DevOps/DevSecOps processes, and more. Microsoft Entra ID Protection and Microsoft Defender for Identity, MDI, collectively cover the identity stages of attacks, providing detection of threats for cloud-based Azure Active Directory and for on-premises-based identity infrastructure based on Windows Server Active Directory and Active Directory Federation Services, ADFS. Microsoft Defender for Cloud Apps, MCA, provides coverage for software as a service, SaaS, apps from both an attack detection and a data exfiltration perspective, including 400+ generative AI apps. Preview. Microsoft Sentinel is a cloud-native security information and event management (SIEM) capability that provides custom detections over arbitrary logs from other security tools, line of business applications, network devices, and more. Microsoft Defender XDR also includes deception technology to provide high-quality detection of adversaries who access fake accounts and endpoints that are created and managed by Defender XDR. Microsoft Defender Threat Intelligence insights, data, and reports are integrated through these tools to improve threat detection and provide human analysts with key context. We hope this has been informative for you. Thank you for watching and see you soon.